Welcome to Collecting My Childhood. Today I am visiting Marufuji Japanese Market in Tysons. My parents live nearby, so my dad and I decided to get lunch here. I've never done a video like this before, so please excuse the crappy job I did filming this. I felt pretty awkward walking around filming and tried not to make it obvious because I really don't want to bother people, so I kept my phone low near my waist, hoping that wouldn't attract attention to myself. This place is always super busy. It's been open since January last year and business still hasn't slowed down for them. My dad and I are going to eat first in the cafeteria at the back before we walk around the store some more. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while now, but was uncomfortable with the idea of filming in public. I finally bit the bullet here and filmed this video because I just wanted to try something different. I still plan to showcase a toy at the end of the video, because there's a bunch of gashapon machines near the exit that I'm going to check out before we leave. Here's the cafe area where people can order food and drinks. I'll take a look at the menu, even though I'm probably going to order the same thing I picked last time. It's a pretty extensive menu. I usually just get overwhelmed by the number of options when it comes to a menu of this size, and go with something I've had in the past. There's no one behind us, but I still feel pressure to order quickly. My dad seems unsure of what to order as well. I convince him to order a gyudon dish. Gyudon is a popular Japanese dish of thinly sliced beef and onions simmered in a savory sweet sauce served over a bowl of rice. Here's the total for our meal. Not too bad, I think. I got the 3-cheese gyudon, while my dad ended up choosing the kimchi gyudon. My dad was a little weirded out by the idea of melted cheese on meat, but I reminded him that it's not that strange considering we melt cheese on burgers. The meal was delicious. 10 out of 10. I'm wishing I was eating some now while editing the video. Here's some seafood options and pre-prepared food package to grab and go available in the back area. My wife and I are a big fan of these triangular-shaped rice balls. They are known as onigiri in Japan and are a popular, portable, and comforting snack made from steamed white rice, often stuffed with fillings and wrapped in nori seaweed. We usually like to buy the ones with eel inside. This is also a great place to stock up on sauces. I bought a bottle of sesame oil last time I came here. I also like to browse the snack and candy aisle to see if there's anything new that catches my eye. I'm always hoping to see whistle candy on the shelves or kabaya chewing gum toys. I've made a few videos on candy that feature toys with it that I've found at other Asian grocery stores like H-Mart. I've been wanting to do a video on bought and rice candy at some point, but just haven't gotten around to it yet. They've got a great assortment of baked goods. This one looks good to me. I usually go for anything with cheese. The label says it's called Tokyo bread cheese. My dad went for the Choco Baumkuchen. Baumkuchen is a traditional German tree cake famous for its distinct ringed layers created by baking batter onto a rotating spit. This section of the store is allocated to stationery supplies and beauty products. They also happen to have plushies and knickknacks along with other miscellaneous items like kitchen appliances. There's a bunch of blind boxes in this back corner that are fun to look through. This one looks cute. It reminds me of a Russian nesting doll. I like the look of this one too. There's some nice anime figures down there, and some fantasy sets for Astro Boy and Mazinger Z. I was curious about this dinosaur egg. It looks like you're meant to submerge it in water so that the eggshell dissolves. The dinosaur then grows larger in the water. I used to be obsessed with these water-growing toys when I was little, but they'd eventually get moldy after you left it in water for a while. I like the look of this bike. It appears to be a simple model kit that requires some assembly. Maybe I'll get something from this section next time. Alright, time to go to checkout. They always put a bunch of discount items near the front that they're trying to clear out of the store. I ended up getting this Peko-chan ramen gummy candy on the way to checkout. Here are the gashapon machines I promised from earlier. It's pretty expensive with one token costing $3. It seems like a rip-off considering one token only costs 100 yen in Japan. The more popular gashapon all cost 3 tokens. I've got 3 tokens to spend. Hopefully other people find this engaging to watch. I'm looking for some nice high-quality figures or stuff my wife might like to collect. I have to be picky because it has to be something I wouldn't mind displaying somewhere in the house. I like this kitty personal marker charm. I just don't like having stuff dangle of my phone. It's kind of hard to move around this area because of all the people browsing. So I won't be able to show everything here. This one for the Ultraman Kaiju looks cool to me. My uncle gave me some old Keshi figures from Ultraman that I might show in another video. My wife might like this Naruto figure set. She would be happy with all of them except for Sakura. I figured out what I wanted to get. These miniature Dragon Ball card-ass machines look cool to me. Dragon Ball Z card-ass machines are an important fixture of Japanese pop culture. In the 90s, these machines were the primary way to get some of the most iconic Dragon Ball Z art. Bandai's idea was that these machines would be information hubs for kids to get data on their favorite characters. In 2005, Bandai introduced the concept of data card-ass. Vending machines that were also arcade cabinets. The cards had barcodes that you could scan that would allow your character to appear on screen to fight. This mini card-ass machine replica has a bunch of decal stickers that need to be applied. Much better now. There are 10 cards included that appear to be artwork from the Android saga. In every set there were rare prism cards that were highly coveted. These miniature cards can be punched out from their sheets. Here's a stack of 12 cards in total. The back can be pulled off, and the cards can be fed through the back. The machines work by inserting 20 yen and turning a manual crank. It would then slide a single card out of its slot just like this. Thank you for watching.